There once lived a Minecrafter who had the claws as sharp as a tiger. He could eat mushroom stews with no milk. He could mine diamond ore with only a wooden shovel. This was no ordinary Minecrafter. He had special abilities given to him by the god himself, Notch, and you could call him the Wolverine.
Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another Minecraft mod review. So today we are taking a look at the Wolverine superhero from the Superheroes mod. Now the Superheroes mod actually has so many different superheroes within it. As you guys can tell right here, we have so many different hero suits, and obviously you guys can really be any superhero you want. There's a lot of new superheroes being added to this mod as well, so if the Wolverine isn't for you, just keep in mind that there are a ton of other superheroes that you guys can be. But today I thought I would cover a superhero that hasn't really been covered by anyone else. A lot of people have been doing the Spider-Man and Batman and, you know, Iron Man. I think I did cover Iron Man myself a while back, but I thought I would do the Wolverine for you guys today because I think his claws are pretty cool. And the movie that he was in, I believe like X-Men or something, is actually pretty good. So let's go ahead and just take a look at what he can do here. First off, you guys can observe that he can run super fast, and he can jump also pretty high as well. That makes me go to our little boosts here. So we pretty much have an unlimited speed boost, an unlimited jump boost 4, and unlimited regeneration. So you can only get those boosts if you have all of his gear on right here. So his gear is the Wolverine's mask, the Wolverine's leggings, his suit, and his boots here. So you can see if I take one part of it off, we lose the boost. So you guys have to have all the parts in order to get that boost. But it's actually pretty cool because you guys can run around super fast. I did test a couple of the other superheroes out, and this guy kind of proves to be one of the fastest superheroes to come with this mod besides, you know, Iron Man. That guy, you know, he can fly and all that stuff. You guys can go watch my Iron Man review if you so wish, because that one was actually a pretty cool superhero. But what comes along in this mod also is like these little robber bad guys that you guys can run around and kill. They just spawn randomly in your world, and as you can tell here, my claw does some pretty decent damage. So I'm not exactly too sure how much damage the claw actually does, but I do know it does a pretty decent amount because it kills the cows in one hit. So you guys obviously have a pretty good weapon here, which makes me want to show you guys also our crafting recipes. Alright, so our crafting recipe for our Wolverine's mask is just 3 yellow wool and 2 black iron blocks. Now to make those, all you guys need is 4 black iron, which are also made just through your black iron block. Okay. My crafting isn't really showing us how to get this stuff, is it? But I believe you guys have to mine this out of your world. There's new ores that spawn randomly in your worlds, so I think that's how you get this, and that's how you guys get your black iron. Now if we go over to our, I believe I just showed you guys the mask, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at our leggings here. Our leggings is very simple. We need 4 yellow wool along with 3 lapis lazuli. For our suit, we just need 3 red wool along with 5 yellow wool. And then for our boots, all we need is just 2 lapis lazuli and 2 yellow wool, which will give you guys your boots. So the crafting isn't that complicated except for our Wolverine's mask, where you guys just need to get some black iron from your world. You know, just mine it up and it shouldn't be too difficult. And I may be wrong about that though. It doesn't really explain exactly how to get the black iron on the mod page, but I do assume that it's somewhere in your world. Not exactly sure how rare or common it is, so you guys may have to figure that out for yourselves. But you know, you can always spawn it into your inventory if it comes down to that, which isn't that big of a deal. And last but not least, for our crafting recipe, our Wolverine's claws is made through 3 adamantium. Comment the pronunciation of that in the comments. I want to know how you guys think you should pronounce this. Adamantium blade. I'll call it an adamantium. And to get your adamantium blade, you guys need adamantium ingots. That's really difficult to say. And you guys can get that just through smelting adamantium ore in your furnace, and that will give you guys your ingots there. Alrighty, so another cool thing I found with this mod, now hold on because this might get a little bit trippy. When you guys have all of your boosts on and ready to go, you're wielding all of your items that give you guys the boost, go into your settings and make your FOV all the way to Quake Pro. Look how awesome that is. Your Minecraft is like all out of control. When you guys jump in the air, it looks like you're jumping really high, but when in reality you're really not. So If you want to like try and parkour with this, it's very, very difficult, but kind of cool at the same time. So if you're a big parkour master, I highly suggest trying this out, because this is a really cool kind of game mode to go parkouring, and so that's another cool feature with this Wolverine. You guys can get this awesome trippy looking Minecraft, which is always kind of fun just to play around with, I guess. But I think that pretty much does it for the Wolverine part of the Superheroes mod. If you guys want to see me review another superhero, feel free to leave a like down below, and if I get a lot of likes, I'll probably do another kind of unknown superhero for you guys if you guys did happen to enjoy this. And like always, I'll have a link to this mod in the description, and obviously you guys can feel free to leave a rating down below if you want to see another superhero or you just like the video in general. That's always awesome. And if you're new to my channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, this has been Chaz with the Wolverine superhero of the Superheroes mod, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace!